Hey folks, remaking up a new old series that I have on muscle and strength building benefits of calisthenics. Like a lot of people when I was lifting weights, I used to think you couldn't do a whole lot with bodyweight training. But now that I've got all this experience behind me, I've understood that not only is it possible to build a lot of muscle and strength with bodyweight training, I think it's got bigger advantages over weight training in many ways. So some people, like myself, may find they build more muscle and strength with bodyweight training. And the reason for this is because of what I call my 5 Delta principles. 5 Delta principles are the 5 things that ensure success in your program. It really doesn't matter how you're fulfilling them. You know, whatever your diet looks like, whatever you're working with, it could be body weight machines, loading rocks, it really doesn't matter how you're fulfilling these things. These are the 5 things that are ultimately responsible for your success. And if you fulfill all 5, success is guaranteed to the degree that you fulfill them. But if you're missing just one, no chance in hell. So today we have success Delta principle number 1, which is consistency. Now with the bodyweight world, there's a lot of talk about efficiency. All right, you don't need a gym, you don't need fancy equipment, you can work out anytime, any place, anywhere. Workouts are quick, simple, efficient, blah, blah, blah. That sounds great from a convenience standpoint, but what does that have to do with muscle building? Here's the honest truth. If you want to build and maintain a decent amount of strength and muscle building in your career, here's how you got to think about it. You have to be able to consistently train every single week for your entire life. Okay? Let that sink in. You've got to train this week and next week and the week after that and the week after that till the day you die. Unless you're bedridden in a hospital or something like that. Now, naturally, there's gonna be little disruptions here, illness, crazy things like you just had a baby or something, an injury, you gotta work around the injuries and stuff, but outside of the extreme things, every single week, no exceptions. That's the mentality you gotta have because muscle is one of those things that takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and you have to stay consistent. So, all that efficiency with bodyweight training means that it's a hell of a lot easier to stay consistent with your program. When I was moving out here to Colorado, I didn't have regular access to a workout space or a gym or anything for 3 straight months. And even after that, my access to the gym that I was working at was extremely sporadic. But my training stayed on point every single week throughout the entire thing, which helped me keep building, keep maintaining my muscle and my strength. So this is one of the biggest advantages that calisthenics has towards helping you build and maintain your muscle mass. Plus, the other thing too is a lot of times people talk about health with bodyweight training, less injuries. I know there's a million guys out there who are like, oh, I was really big and strong like when I was younger, but all those years of heavy weights, they took a toll on my shoulders and my back and my hips and stuff. Here's the thing, you can't be hurt. You can't be hurt. Pain melts muscle. Injury, people email me all the time. They're like, I got a bad shoulder, got a bad knee, got a bad back. How do I still get bigger and stronger? Bottom line, you don't. You can't. Pain will always hold you back. You can kind of work around things, but that's like a race car driver pulling into the pits with like 2 wheels missing, saying, all right, how are we still gonna win this race? Pit crew would be like, dude, you're screwed, you're done. You know, you do your best you can around that injury, but avoid it at all costs. So this is one of the another big advantage of being consistent. You got to train hard. You got to train disciplined and very, very tough. And I don't care if you're 80. I don't care what your life experience has been. You got to be training really hard your entire life. And that's one of the best things about calisthenics is building up that consistency, making it easier to happen. So that's rule number 1. The next one, I'll talk about principle number 2. Thoughts down below. Be fit, live free.